Hey, hey, hey! How are ya? Happy day. Hashtag Health, Wealth, Life, Day 81. And what have you picked up today? What's your insight? What's your insight for the day? Share it. Teach it to someone else. Give it to someone else. That's the best way to solidify it in your mind and help someone else around you or the people around you. Anyway, that's the aim of the game of Health, Wealth, Life. Today I'll give away another insight. I think this is a powerful insight that could really make a difference on your life. No doubt, powerful difference. And the best thing about it is it's so damn simple. So damn simple. Okay, Daniel from shapetrainer.co.uk. Head over there, check that out. I can be underneath it like that. Go over there. I've got a few free things on there that you can take today and get your hands on those straight away. Nothing for that. Happy to help you out and give you something for free. What's the number one thing you've learned today? What's an insight? What's the number one thing you've learned from Health, Wealth, Life? Pop something in the comment box. Give me a hello, give me a thumbs up. And if I say anything that resonates or you think, oh, that's a good idea, or that could help me, or that could help someone you know, give me a share. Okay, let's get straight to it. So, what are these figures? What are they? 15 to 1 plus about 15, sometimes 20 to 1, 5 to 1, 4 to 1, 2.5 to 1, 2 to 3 to 1, and 1 to 1. And which one's best? You know, is this the worst? Is this the best? Is this the best? Is this the worst? Kate, how are you? Happy day? Okay, so what are these figures? Have a guess. You know, if you're watching live, have a guess what you think these figures are related to. And if you're watching as a recorded, pop it in the comment box. Let's have some fun with this. So, this is the figure that can benefit you massively. You get this figure right, you'll get your figure right, your body right. Okay? I'm going to explain this. Let me expand this now. Okay, so what this is ratio of your omegas, omega-6 to omega-3. This is really important, a balance in your body, because most of your cells are going to be affected, if not all of them arguably, are going to be affected by the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 in your body. Now, if we look at 15 to 1, it's not the program, countdown. The Western diet nowadays, most people hover around 15 to 1. Now, that's because plant oils and meat are favoured, are preferred to fish. Okay, in the Western diet, we mostly eat meats and plant oils. And therefore, our ratios of omegas, we get much more omega-6 from plant oils and meat than we do omega-3. So it gets out of balance. When that gets out of balance, you have terrible things start to happen. We'll go through a little bit more as we go through here. Now, if we drop to a little bit more of an improvement, so we improve it 5 to 1, but what you'll see from here, we've got issues going on at 15 to 1. So asthma becomes more prevalent at 5 to 1. And autoimmune diseases. So, you know, skin issues, fatigue, aches and pains, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, all these things, autoimmune disorders, right? When we go 5 to 1 or above, we're getting these issues. When we get 4 to 1 or above, if we manage to bring it back to 4 to 1, if we bring it back in by doing certain things, and I'll tell you what those are in a minute, you reduce your risk of mortality by 70%. So you live longer. That's a good one, right? Cardiovascular disease is reduced dramatically when you get the ratio down from 4 to 1 or below. If you get it to 2.5 to 1, collateral and breast cancers. So cancer, the chances of you suffering from cancer in your life reduces dramatically as well. If you join as well, press the invite button. This is important information. Let's get this out. Share the word. Let's get the party going. Bring some people in here. We'll have a good conversation. Now, if we bring it back down to 2 to 3 to 1, we're looking at inflammation and arthritis, and we bring down inflammation dramatically. That's massive nowadays. So many people are inflamed. Let me tell you, when you feel inflamed, when you have inflammation going on, you won't think, oh, I'm inflamed. What you'll feel is aches and pains. Your joints will be achy. You'll be fatigued. Like you can't recover. You can't recover quick from exercise. If you exercise, have you ever exercised and it's taken you a week to recover? That's inflammation. Now that happens automatically or naturally when you exercise, but it shouldn't last a week. Your recovery process is damaged when this ratio isn't right. And it's one of the big things that you can do and most simple things that you can do to correct it. Okay, so inflammation, big one, big. So let's go down. So where we should be is 1 to 1. That's when humans were developed, and that's when our ideal genetic patterns are able to be at their best, and our cells are able to function optimally and at their best. So this is the figure that can benefit you massively, and it will also, it's the figure that will alter your figure, because how do you know you're going to struggle if you have inflammation, which this is a big one. As soon as you get past 2 to 3 to 1, now I'd guarantee, I'd have a big bet anyway on a lot of people, most people that watch this video are going to be higher than 2 to 1. I did mine the other day, and I've supplemented in the past. I haven't supplemented much since my son was born, being busy and all sorts going on. I haven't been on it as much, but I have supplemented multivitamin, fish oil, zinc, magnesium, all the good stuff, right? For many years, since starting my career as a personal trainer. Now, I studied under Charles Poliquin, and he was known as the fish oil guy because he loves massive amounts of fish oil and he knows the benefits of them. But we don't need to take that much to have the effect. Another thing is, how do you know how much you need? This is another thing. You can't just start, I don't think you should just start taking something randomly. I think you should actually test. You figure out exactly where your bloods are. Okay, we supplement accordingly. And I've got a whole simple, easy process for that as well. It's so seamless, beautiful. So as soon as we go above 2 to 3 to 1 in this ratio, inflammation goes high up. Now, if you try and exercise, you're going to struggle. If you recover from exercise, if you go out and have a drink, if you have a late night, if you have a day physical around the house or in the garden or playing with the kids, you're going to suffer. You're going to think, I'm aching, I'm getting fatter. All these issues are going to come on because there's inflammation going on in the gut and around the joints and the muscles. And you can have that happen. You can have that go away quicker. You really can. And we've missed this. We just don't know this information, so therefore we don't apply it. So when I give you this information, it's up to you what you do with it. All right? So if you're getting signs of inflammation, you're not going to think, oh, I'm inflamed. You're going to be feeling aches and pains, fatigue, excessive fatigue, like you can't recover even if you've had good amounts of sleep, being overweight, red or itchy skin, psoriasis, autoimmune diseases on the skin, and allergies. Lots of allergies and infections. How many more people do you know have got allergies in comparison to when we were kids? So many more people. It's because we're going more out of balance from our natural physical and mental state even, but this we're talking about right now, physical state. And we can actually impact this. This is something we can get our hands on and we can have a big impact on by just making a different choice. Now, how do you know where your ratio is at? I can show you a process. It's a pinprick on the finger. It's done in about 3 seconds and you can get your reports back. How do you know how much you need? That report will tell us how much you need and for how long. Next question on my mind is, what can I take that's, one, not going to be ridiculously expensive, so it's cost effective, but more importantly, it's the best, it's the cleanest, it's the most purest, it's the most effective product on the market. And I've got access to that as well. So if you're interested in that process, then just type in interested in the comment box and I can send you a short introduction. But it's so easy to do. It's like 30 seconds a day. This is a no-brainer. I actually got my results back for this and I was 13.5 to 1. 13.5 to 1. And I'm healthy and I'm vital and I've got energy. Well, I can't wait to improve it. Now, over the next few months, I'm going to share the results with you because I'm going to be feeling and looking better and better because of this. And when I improve that ratio again, because I've had it perfect in the past, when I improve that again, you're going to see the difference. Oh, I'm so glad that I found this system. Anyway, so these are the problems: asthma, mortality, cancer, inflammation, and we should be at our genetic potential. Why shouldn't we, right? So inflammation, how can some other ways that we can improve inflammation? Looking at the diet. You can Google anti-inflammatory foods, do that and get more of those into your diet. You can look at getting yourself to a healthy weight, exercise and diet combined. I'd get a coach for that if I was you. Find someone who's going to help you with that, or find some mentors to follow who give you good advice. Cleaning the bowels, another good one. We'll talk about fiber another time. And in fact, they're talking about body weight and body fat being much more related to the microbiome, so the environment in your gut. And if we can affect the gut in a certain way, and we could do that with fibers, different types of fibers, and probiotics, you more easily affect your body weight, your body fat percentage. You can bring it down, bring it to optimal, and your mood. Your mood, you know, so lots of receptors are in your gut and your mood will be affected by what you eat. If you haven't noticed that already, then we've been living under a rock, haven't we? Virginie, how are you? Good to see you. What else have we got here? So, and we can also supplement. So I've talked about that a little bit. If you're interested in that, type interested in the comment box and I can share a little introduction video with you. It lasts 1 minute, 30 seconds, short and sweet, it's quick. And It's the way to deal with this. Let's get this dealt with. It's like 30 seconds a day. And it's going to cost you less than £1. It's crazy. Let's just get it dealt with and we'll feel so much better. We'll find it easier to lose weight. We'll recover from exercise so we can exercise more regularly and more intensely. We can sleep better. We can play with our kids more. We can have more energy, be more focused. Wow. So many things. So many things. All right. So if you're interested in how to get this handled, then type interested and I'll reach out to you and we'll have a conversation. But keep this in mind. Bear this in mind. How can you improve this? Google anti-inflammatory foods. Get more of them in your system. Take out foods that are acidic for a little while. Give your body get on top of it again. Bear this in mind. Bear all this in mind. This is information I'm giving to you and you choose what you do with it. Entirely up to you. All right. That's it for today. That's the figure that could massively benefit you. The figure that could change your figure. Okay, remember guys, happy is a skill that you can learn and this is a better way to bring out your personal best, Steve. How are you, mate? Glad to see you. This is a better way to bring out your personal best. Let's go get some health, wealth, and let's get this handled. Have a listen to this video. Go back to the beginning, take some notes. This is easy. This is easy stuff. We can go all the way down to here. Perfect presentation, perfect patterns of our DNA. Our bodies are able to function as they should. It's crazy. All right. It's roasting in it. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening. Take great care of yourself and everyone around you. And I will see you tomorrow. Back at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Love to all. See you tomorrow. Enjoy.